Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight I'm going to do a premiere draft of New Capenna again. I mean, that's probably why you clicked on this video. But special note, today I finished earlier today. I've done at least a little bit of resting and eating. But earlier today I participated in a 10K mud run with obstacles. So I'm kind of physically exhausted, especially my legs, but at least I get to sit for this. So now I guess it's time for me to get mentally beat up by some mafia. Yeah, I did one of those things. My friend is kind of into it, and a couple of the obstacles kind of injured me, but I did I did attempt all of the obstacles. I did not succeed on all of the obstacles. Oh, the one that injured me was like the if you guys have ever watched Ninja Warrior and you know the warped wall thing, so they basically had something like that. I mean, they put a rope on it, which I grabbed onto, but I did not make it all the way up, and I ended up kind of falling back down and pulling a muscle in my lower leg in the process of that. Hello. That is a 7-mana card, but when he enters the battlefield, target opponent discards half the cards in their hand. When it attacks, defending player mills half their library, and when it dies, target opponent sacrifices half their non-land permanents. Plus, if we're playing Maestros, we can probably find some ways to cheat it into play. Other things in this pack, I guess my next pick would probably be the Bouncer's Beatdown. Maybe the Freelance Muscle, but it's a pretty decent 5-drop, but I think I'd take the removal over that. And beyond that, there's really not much else in this pack. I'm hoping the tramway station comes back to us. I'll also take a dig up the body though, too. Yeah, we're gonna take the mythic. I'm not gonna fall for that one again. Okay, well there's the Citizen's Crowbar, which is pretty good. But we also have Deal Gone Bad. We have a Murder. That's better than Deal Gone Bad. Generally, I mean, this can kill things with shield counters. But I'm going to take the Murder here. Tramway Station that I hope gets back to me. The Maestro's Ascendancy is just not good in the early game. And Xander's already kind of covering our late game. Oh, hey, look, a Strangle. That's a relevant card. That's not a relevant card. Other things in this pack were Fiend's Informant. Let's make Disappear Echo. Crooked Custodian is okay, but I'm going to take the removal here. Ooh, Whack. Oh, the Corpse Appraiser. I liked that guy last time. Whack is a sorcery. Oh, is it Greedy hoping to get that back? I don't want to not have it. Because that can be like our mill engine. I don't want to not have it. I think at the rate we're seeing removal, I'm going to take the multicolor card. Let's lock ourselves into this color counter. See, we have more removal. It's not Whack, but I mean, it's a thing. So I think the pick here is either light him up. I mean, I don't know that I want a glittering stockpile, though. I think it's either light him up or the 2-drop. I'm going to take the 2-drop for now. I know we're kind of just heavily going into these colors, but what else has been in these packs that we could legitimately be going for right now that's better than what we got going on? Alright, we have... how many... I have 2 Evolving Doors already. I didn't even use those. Here's a great place for some fixing. I could Take a witness protection. I think we're doing okay on removal. I want to get the fixing in here. So I'll take that tramway station. There's a mayhem patrol. I don't know if it's necessarily better here, but I will take it because we can dig up the body real easily later. I might even take a Paragon at some point. I don't know. Ooh, Waterfront District. Fixing in our colors. There's really nothing else in this pack. A lot of these packs have been kind of weak, aside from, well, basically the cards we've been picking. There's not been a ton of difficult decisions. Okay, pack 9. Oh, it didn't come back to us. It didn't come back to us. I could take a Halo Scarab. Or a Gold Hound. I think I like the Scarab, because if I end up milling it, or dig up the body it, or sack it to some casualty thing, I can then pay the 2 mana at some point and get the treasure to help get us to Xander. Okay, I could take my 3rd piece of fixing, or join the Maestros. We had that card before. I wasn't super impressed with it, but I also had it used against me last time, and it wasn't too bad. It's not going to be Sticky Fingers. I'm going to take that. We already have 2 pieces of fixing, so I don't see a relevant card. Well, there could be a Vampire Evelyn thing we get, but I think the Custodian is still going to be better for us overall. Let's take a blue card. I'll take Glittering Stockpile. We might actually play that. We're not going to play the Jackhammer. What does this thing do? Trample and Haste. The battlefield under your control devilish fillets power till end of turn. Well, that doesn't seem awful. It doesn't seem like it's what we're doing. I think I just take another Strangle here. Because there's no way I'm moving into Darling of the Masses. Yeah, you have to say it like that. I wouldn't mind the Witty Roast Master, but I'm going to take the removal. Vampire we can't use. Pyre Sledge Arsonist. I don't think we have enough going on yet. Oh, hey, Murder. Murder's better than Ready to Rumble. Better than Roast Master. Yeah, we're going to murder some things. Graveyard Shift, that's what we're looking for. That's one of the things we're looking for. I could also... Oh, Big Score could be usable here. I wouldn't mind that, but I'm going to pick up this Graveyard Shift because it's an uncommon and we might not see it again. Fake Your Own Death I wouldn't mind either. But yeah, Graveyard Shift. What's this thing do? When it enters the battlefield, it connives. When it dies, target creature an opponent controls gets -X/-X, where X is its power. Why does that not seem good? Right? It's not just me. That doesn't seem good, right? We're going to take the Maestros Theater. We'll take a piece of fixing here. I think I'm almost all set on the 2-drops as well. Extract the Truth, buy your silence. I could take a Disdainful Stroke. I wouldn't mind that, because we are playing some instant speed things. Yeah, this is turning into kind of a control-y deck. I need way more creatures, though. Ask and you shall receive. Snooping Noosie. That helps the mill plan. That helps. It just helps. Okay, I need creatures that aren't these. Sticky Fingers could, in theory, help give us treasures to accelerate. which I wouldn't be opposed to. The other idea would be the Grizzly Sigil, which is, I don't know, a little suspicious. We have Midnight Assassin, but I'm going to take a second graveyard shift. Now we got to like focus on finding some big creatures. I hope I don't have to play this one, but I do need some sort of card draw here. I don't want a second Sticky Fingers. I don't want any of the other stuff. We'll play that if we have to. Oh, hey, Woody Roastmaster came back. I'll take that. There's Dig Up the Body. We know that goes well. I guess. Maybe I'll take the Paragon. I just need some bigger creatures that aren't this. I was going to take that for the sideboard anyways, if we're that desperate. Zayatora's Envoy. Can I splash this thing? Whenever deals combat damage to a player, look at the top card of your library. You may play a land from the top of your library or cast a spell with mana value less than or equal to the damage dealt from the top of your library without paying its mana cost, if you don't put that card into your hand. Well, that seems good. I mean, we have a couple things that make treasures. We could potentially end up casting this or just reanimating it. Let's go with it. Okay, we're going to go with the Girder Goons here, because we need some more stuff on our top ends. Girder Goon can be a great reanimation target. Yeah, just all around what we're looking to do. Ooh, another Corpse Appraiser. I would not mind that. Passing a Inspiring Overseer, but we're so far off from that. Oh, Sleep with the Fishes. That gives me a creature and its removal, and I should have enough 2-drops. Wrecking Crew? It's not the ideal, but we don't need more removal. I really don't think we need more removal. Maestro's Theater for some more fixing. I'm not going to take a third graveyard shift. That just feels like too much. We'll take more fixing, because we have 4 fixing pieces already. That's decent. I mean, we might want like 5. We could even take a Riveteer's Overlook if we find that. Oh, Cormella. When it dies, return up to... Yeah, that's good. That's good. I can't take the... I can't possibly take that rare and rare draft. Someone else can do that. I need the Cormella. I need that. That is like the 3-drop we want. Light them up. I don't think we're going to need to play it. Another Mayhem Patrol. I don't mind that. I don't think we're playing any of these. There's no way I'm playing 2 Sticky Fingers in this deck. Yeah, whatever. I could grab the green-white... I don't know. We don't want to grab the green-white fixer just to fix for the Envoy. I don't even know if I'm playing the Envoy, because I think we did fill up our curve kind of nicely. Death Touch. If I'm lacking in 2-drops, it could be usable. Okay, so we have 8 cuts to make. 17 creatures right now, so we probably don't want to cut too many of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. I could see cutting like the Witty Roast Master. Because we don't have we can cut the Envoy. Can we cut the Envoy? Do I have things that allow me to discard? I don't think I do. I have Mill. I think we're going to cut Glittering Stockpile. That's kind of an easy cut. Let's... We have Girdergoon's Wrecking Crew, Xander. We have things to reanimate. Do I need to splash green for that? I don't think so. I mean, heck... We could even get into a thing where we're reviving Cormella and using Cormella to get back our Graveyard Shift. If that's the route we're going with that. 16 creatures. That's not horrible. I don't think we need the Demon's Due, though. And we have... Oh, and we have Join the Maestros. We did grab that. Oh my gosh, that's a funny combo with Cormella. We sack her to that, get 2 4/3s, and then get this back right away. Oh, Majestic Metamorphosis, we don't need that. That's an easy cut. I think since our creature count... Our 2-drops are, like, packed full. But I have 4 cuts to make. And at this point, it's not super simple. I think we get rid of Sticky Fingers. As much as it makes treasures for us and does things we want it to do, I think we're also just fine, like, dig up the bodies, sacking, you know, Exhibition Magician or anything, getting back 2 creatures, milling Xander, you know, milling Xander to use the Graveyard Shift with. I don't think we're going to have time for that. Disdainful Stroke. There's the Paragon, but I need something with flying. And I need things to reanimate with Graveyard Shift, so I think the Paragon... I think this will actually play well with our deck, with all the instant speed stuff we got going on here. I want to leave the Disdainful Stroke in as well. Okay, so what does that put me at? 43. I have to cut 3. And I feel like at least one needs to be a non-creature. And that non-creature is probably going to be Join the Maestros. I know I just talked about the synergy with Cormella. But seriously, Cormella can be used to get back, you know, anything. But I do need things that put... This is technically a creature. I just want to clarify that. It's not a creature that I can use like Graveyard Shift or Dig Up the Body on, but it is a creature. Would it be crazy to cut Sleep with the Fishes? I feel like it would. That's just a little bit too crazy. We definitely have to run 17 land in this. Then again, Sleep with the Fishes, it's double blue. Do I have any other double casters? Not really. Oh, I have Murder. So yeah, double black into double blue could be a bit difficult. It's so weird that I'm contemplating cutting Sleep with the Fishes, but it doesn't have synergy with Cormella. It doesn't have synergy with... It's not an instant. So it doesn't have synergy with, like, all this other stuff that we're trying to keep instants open for. Oh, cut it. Oh, that means for Graveyard Shift, it's going to be kind of difficult to get a 4-mana card, because that puts us down to 2 4-mana cards. I think we cut another 2-drop. I think we do. I think we can. I almost think we can cut the Witty Roast Master, because we're not having a ton of creatures where we're going to be doing a ton of damage with that. And I think we can cut one of these 2-drops. Oh, the Initiate. Probably the Initiate, actually. We can cut the Initiate. How many creatures does that leave us? 15, 14 if we go down there, but still technically 15. And we can almost consider the Graveyard Shifts creatures. I don't think we need the... Like, these guys are meant to, like, hold the ground for a while until we get, you know, all this insanity going. In other games I'm envisioning, like, we can just have a Paragon here, hold up our mana, and if we don't need to do this stuff, then we just pump our Paragon. But yeah, double Graveyard Shift with Xander. I think out of these, Roastmaster is the least useful. And like I said, that is also a creature. Let's take a look at the stuff we've cut just one more time. It feels so wrong cutting this. How many of those do I... Well, it's not going to tell me from here. Demons do... I just don't like the whole losing 2 life part, because we don't really have life gain outside of our 2 theaters. And I think we can kind of stall the board. We should be able to stall the board long enough to get our 5 drops going. We're not... I don't think we're running enough creatures to make this stuff useful. And what would I mean, would I take out a Halo Scarab to get Sticky Fingers? That's more of a guaranteed treasure thing. Light them up. I mean, we're not really making extra creatures that we can just be sacrificing. I mean, I guess the Apprentice Magician Scarab can be sacrificed. I don't think that's the route we want to go. We don't need another 2-drop that's largely going to be worse than these. Glittering Stockpile, we're already low on creatures. It's not an instant or sorcery, so there's no synergy with Cormella. Yeah. And, oh, he's already because he was our first pick. 5 red, that sounds right because we got the 2 strangles. 4 swamps, 3 islands. Yeah, but these two are 2 enters battlefield tap lands, both make black. I don't want to be short blue, even though we have very little blue going on in the early game. Corpse appraisers would be good. Okay, let's run this. This could be epic. Alright, Gray Bush. I have, like, nothing I can cast, but a black source and we're in business. And we just said we have... Oh, plus we have the 2 Maestros theaters. We're in business. So this is going to get our mill plan going. Swamp and a graveyard chip. Well, we have a core melon to get that back. So that's okay. It's okay. But I didn't put a creature in there, so I can't really play the corpse appraiser. I don't want to play that without a creature. Let's just go attacking for now. And we'll end things there. I mean, our opponent didn't have a 2-drop, so it's okay that we don't have a... technically, we have a 3-drop. It's just... I want to play it for value, especially in this deck. I would love to just be able to mill... I don't know if we really want to mill Xander at this moment. Okay, so now they have a tap land, so maybe they're getting, like, stuck on... Ooh, that's pretty sounding. I like that. I need to play with my opponent's card sleeves more, so maybe they're still going to be stuck again. Which it seems like they are. I can Disdainful Stroke their next play. And now we have our Scarab. Well, it's all coming together. We're going to go attacking again. And that is perfect mana consumption. And we really just need the blue open. How hard was that for the auto-tapper to figure out? Remember all the times the auto-tapper screwed me? Especially in the Kaldheim drafts. We have to interact with the background. I love how we can interact with some of this stuff. Yeah, that's not going to happen. And now you have a creature in your... Hello, Xander. You have a creature in your graveyard, so now I am comfortable playing the Corpse Appraiser. So now you cannot get your Girdagoons back. Do I need Strangle? I think I'd rather... Honestly, I'd rather get the Mountain. So I can start playing some of this other stuff. We're 2 lands away from Xander. Possibly 1 if somebody can kill this. I mean, I can always dig up the body on that, but... Well, that seems awful. Oops. Well, they're making it difficult for me now. I want to play Xander next turn, so we're gonna hold off on the Wrecking Crew. Our opponent's just like, what happened? Our opponent can tell that we want the treasure. But do they know we have... Perfect! Shields are down, so there's no counter spell here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'll even double block this if they want to do that. They're going to discard half their hand. Oh, this is gonna be great. And I can dig up the body and then play him again. Oh, yes. How long does it take to scry? You might be milling one of those cards. Keep them both on top so I can mill one of them. Oh, okay. Attack me. I'll double block. You don't want to attack. Alright. Really? Well, the way we played it just guaranteed that we had Lord Xander, but we did get enough lands. Bye-bye to half your hand. That is 2 cards. There goes a body dropper and a land. I probably don't need much more land at this point. And neither do I. Don't! Okay, you're gonna sack one of your things. Oh look, my snooping Nusi is bigger now. And actually the treasure's still relevant because we have enough to cast our Wrecking Crew and dig up the body. So we are sitting pretty good here. Why do you insist on using the black? I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not attacking here, so sure. I don't need to casualty the dig up the body. Oh, we do have life gain in this deck. This thing, when it becomes activated, you really can't count on that. And we're going to play the Xander again. Oh, another glamorous outlaw. Yeah, well, I have another Xander. It might be the same Xander, but it's another Xander. I should do that so I can get another... I gotta make sure I don't mill myself out. I could get another Corpse Appraiser trigger. Because if nothing else, okay, so I'd be milling 4, 5, 6, 7 cards there. I'd be down to 14. Yeah, that's... shouldn't be too bad. I mean, it's not like he's doing anything right now anyways, so yeah, let's do this. Sack a Corpse Appraiser. Maybe we'll even get something else back besides the, Oh, we're gonna take back Lord Xander. Cormella. Yeah, we're gonna take Cormella. Forget the Corpse Appraiser. Hey, look who's back. How many times do I have to keep casting this? Now, if I had taken back the Corpse Appraiser, I could potentially exile that. Oh well. Xander will be attacking... I might also attack with Cormella. Because the attack will also mill half their deck. And half their non-land permanents they control rounded down. I don't know what they have here. Do they have a board wipe of some kind? I mean, without a combat chart, I mean, there's like mark for death? Or fake your own death? I can also still just, like, dump out my entire hand. And also, if I attack with Mayhem Patrol, I can start giving this 5/5 so it can kill one of those things. I don't think... There's no way they can save both. Maybe they have the thing that makes the thing into a 4/4, and they're like contemplating on playing that on. Okay, I don't know what that was. Oh, maybe it's strangle or whack. Okay, okay. All right. Well. Oh, I can't play everything. Well, I don't have enough mana to play everything. And we're gonna throw this out here. Oh, this deck feels so strong. I love it. And the milling can help us, like, find Xander. That's the best part of all this. Oh, you discarded a land. I don't even think I want to play that. 4, 5. Actually, I just kill you now then. Because that's... Yeah, that's 7. That's 8. Yep. Alright. So, game plan is working. Well, we had to play Xander twice that game? Bobby Big plays. Or does he? Oh, we can make a treasure. We have Disdainful Stroke. We have Girder Goons at some point. We'll keep this. We could also end up drawing our murders, which we didn't even see in the last game. Now we're going to go ahead and get our Halo Scarab online. It's the thing that, like, if they kill it, okay, I'll make a treasure at some point. Oh, cool. And our opponent got stuck on 2 lands, so they kept kind of a risky hand as well. Difference is, it paid off for us. As far as adjudicators, off of... And a blue-black land? What is going on here? I don't know. I don't know. Should I go Girder Goons here and... I think I'll just keep it simple. So I might just be able to cast Girder Goons normally next turn. This is presenting a lot of things that need to be blocked. Okay. Fairy Vandal, that blocks the Scarab. A tap land, which I'm guessing is not the thing they needed. It's not the thing I needed either. But they're probably going to just trade here with the Scarab, I would bet. And I'm fine with that trade. If they get a 4th land, I counter their 4-drop. That I have an issue with. It's gonna phase out. Yeah, let's not do that. Because they're already mana screwed, so they might not. Yeah, they might not even get anything. We got Girder Goons coming. Hey, we've... I know we're kind of taking like an easy free win there, but given how the last couple of drafts turned out and how we've lost some of our games, you know, when we win that way, It kind of evens things out a bit. Alright, next game. Hello? Next game? Wild cards can be redeemed in your collection for cards of the same rarity. Oh gosh. Yeah, you know that that muscle on the back of your leg, like below your knee? Yeah, that's the thing that I like pulled. Okay. This is unique. And now it's even more unique. I'm going to grab a swamp number 1 with this. Do I want to? I don't even have to blitz this now. I don't have to blitz this. What I might do is if they attack, I might just block this right away anyways, just to kind of force them to use whatever they have. They want to use a combat trick? Sure. Then I can play a... well, not right away, but I could play a Corpse Braiser. Okay, sure. I was gonna say, maybe they exile things that they can't cast because it's still early in the game. This is the tricky part. I'm gonna get blue so we can get the Corpse Appraiser, because that will give us card advantage. I have another one of these. I mean, I could be blitzing them and getting some chip damage in and getting the draw that way, but I want to develop the board, and if our opponent is going to use Knockout Blow on this... oh, come on, attack me again with that. Thank you. I really don't value these guys. Yeah. So maybe they are just looking for something... okay, they can play their Magician. Okay, so we got him a Magician. That's not the end of the world. Not by a long shot. I outclass your Magician. Goodbye. I need... oh my gosh, I need all this. I definitely need the land. I guess I don't need Graveyard Shift yet. They're not playing colors that are going to counter me. Well, yeah, this is going to attack because it's not going to block. That's for sure. In fact, if that Exhibition Magician attacks... Exhibition Magician, that's like a semi-tongue twist. Oh. Capenna Express. Huh. That is an issue. Look at me. I don't know that you can sack your thing to crew that, because it's crew 3. Do you want to block? Oh, wait a minute. I can't actually cast my murder. Dang it! Okay, they're going to do that. That's actually more fine. I guess we'll kill the Magician. I thought they were going to kill my 3/3, and I'm like, oh, shoot. But now they don't have a way to actually crew that at the moment. I mean, it's Cabaretti, so... and they've got 6 mana, so they probably can pay 3 mana and get a 1/1. That wasn't on my to-do list, but... alright. Look, we have Xander, and we have a way of getting Xander back. We just need to get to 7 mana so quickly. That is not helpful. Okay, they don't have the 7 power. Let's go attacking. Or 7 power. I have 7 power. They don't have the 3 power to crew the thing. We're going to do this. I will throw this under whatever bus you want it to be thrown under, opponent. You can play your rocket. Ooh, they can play Rocco for 4. That could cause an issue. That could cause an issue. That could cause a bigger issue. I will throw this under the bus, because at least then I could cast Murder if I get an untapped land. Xander's coming. I will definitely trade with that. I don't mind if I take a little damage here. And let's go ahead and make the treasure, because I do still have the murder. Okay. I also have Graveyard Shift. I feel like I can just attack here. If I have to, I murder. I also suppose I could have dug up the body on Mayhem Patrol. Yeah, I'm fine with that trade. Because I'm winning the race. I will murder that Capenna Express. Yeah, because I've kind of had enough of that thing. I mean, it puts us farther away from Xander, but Xander would have just traded with that anyways. Well, let's go attacking. I can always Graveyard Shift this thing back. More big stuff. If I can't get to Xander, the rest of this deck can still pull through. Oh, we got a good deck here. I have a good feeling about this. Of course, you know, it is Magic, so things can, you know, our lights can go out at any time. Anytime that the game's just like, you know what, you're not going to draw any lands. Oh, X equals 6. Okay. Another Rocco. Big Rocco. Getting a big beefy boy. I think they just put, yeah, they put all their mana into that. Oh, okay. Not quite the land we needed. I could also just Graveyard Shift Girder Goons back. I'm attacking. This is my board to attack on. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with all of that. You think you're safe, but then Girder Goons comes back. We are threatening lethal. What do you have? Celebrity Fencer. Oh, I can't Cormella and do the... Oh, well. Cormella, she has haste, and she attacks. Yep, it was over there. Just so much advantage, so much power, so much removal. That treasure token came in clutch, too. Alright. 3-0. Can we profit to make up for that well, it wasn't the last video, but the Cabaretti one. Yeah, this is good. This is absolutely good. We can cast everything in our hand that isn't named Lord Xander. I'm going to start with... I don't think we need to get our mill going. Let's start with this, because this is more likely to be able to attack. Maybe since we were on the play, we could have done the Snooping Noosey. Oh, tap land, that's fine. Yeah, the plan of this deck is working out just basically to perfection. These early guys can hold the ground. Oh, I would like Corpse Praiser. But that's okay. We have another one in the deck somewhere. Disdainful Stroke. Well, if they don't have anything to play, we can counter their next turn. Spread our damage out, so if they do have some sort of instant removal, Obscura Charm here, you know, it's all fine. It's also fine if they just want to take 4 damage. We'll play our tap land because we do have a number of 5-drops. That's kind of a big important point in our deck. Void Rend, well, I can't counter that. I could respond by murdering my... That seems like a horrible idea. We want to actually win this. Oh man, if they keep a full hand and they don't have counter magic, this Lord's... Oh gosh. This Lord Xander is just going to be painful. End the turn. We're sitting... Okay, that's a 4 mana. I'm going to opt to... I'm going to murder that. Corpse Auger. And this is why... Oh, I don't have double blue. I don't have double blue. Darn it. If I get an island here, I'm gonna use... Yeah, island is more important here. Okay, now we just need to draw one more untapped land. Maybe they knew we had the counter spell after we milled 2 things and played an island. I don't know what they could have had that... Or did they have a handful of all 5+ drops? Well, there was potential for Lord Xander to be played next time. Maybe they knew we had Lord Xander in our hand or something. I don't know. But next game, shall we? Versus Jurdogaz. Just making sure the recording is still going. I definitely don't want to miss this. Double Murder Graveyard Shift. Very odd. I'm actually not going to play the theater yet, because we might draw a blue card. Okay, I'm going to have to get the swamp. Because we have 2 murders in our hand. I do need to be able to cast them. And I'm fine with just sitting here, because... I'm not going to murder that. I will strangle it, though, just get it off the board. We have Wrecking Ogre, or Wrecking Crew. I'm not going to murder that. I've already said that. I can strangle it. I don't really want to graveyard shift the Wrecking Crew if I don't have to. Really? Oh, yeah, I like this idea better. We'll kill that. And I'll play my Paragon. Which can't even get a 1/1 counter because we don't have blue. Oh gosh, the first time we found the Paragon and it's like as useless as possible. Well, that costs 5 mana if they want to do that. They'll get an extra card out of the deal, but it doesn't really do anything for them. That's not blue mana, but I actually might do that. Because this angel is not useful. I'd rather have this, because this will also stop. Well, it semi-stops Cormella. I mean, they'll get back a murder. If they want to trade Cormella for... Essentially, it'd be Cormella for a token. They'd have to cast their murder again. What is with you in those 3/1s? You have another... Oh, you have a deal gone bad. Oh, my Corpse Appraiser and my blue source. Oh, hello, Dragoons. I'd really like those Corpse Appraisers and get rid of their Initiates here. Oh, Graveyard Shift can also now be cast as... Wait a minute. Oh, it has 6. I have 0 through 6. I'm like, does that mean Lord Xander's in the graveyard and I can just instant speed flash in Lord Xander? That would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. This is like the worst our deck has performed as well, by the way. Body Dropper. Oh, hello, blue mana. If I attack with this, it's going to block there. If I attack with the Dragoons, then it can't block. And there could potentially be a lot coming at us. What do I have? Well, I have 1 murder up. I don't think there's going to be that much attacking us. They might kill the Dragoons. I'm good with that. However, what I'm not good with is the idea that they could have counter magic. So I'm going to do this right now. I can bring back the Corpse Appraiser. I'm going to bring back the Dragoons. It's the best option here. We're probably going to murder that Cormella if it stays untapped. Because I want to be able to attack with... And then I can just, like, really go attacking. But it also depends what they have here. We have a decent board presence. Hello, Cormella. It has haste, but I'm not attacking with Cormella. I will attack with these two. I have a murder up if they have any funny tricks. I think they just want to get their murder back. Fake your own death. That ain't happening. At least not that easily, it's not. Okay. Well, that used both their fake their own deaths. Maybe I should have played my Cormella. And they got back a fake your own death. Well, that's a nice little combination there. That's cute. So I gotta keep up 2 mana for that. I mean, I suppose they don't. Well, I'm gonna sack this one. I need to murder stuff. And I need to murder stuff immediately. So unfortunately, there goes my Cormella. I should have played my well, if I would have played my Cormella last turn. 3, 4, 5, 6. I know they have the fake your own death, but that's gotta go. Because this is 8 damage. It'll put them at 4, and I'll have 2 lethal attackers. And I could just draw Lord Xander here, too. Yeah, fake your own death and Cormella's, or they can do that. Okay. I'm out of murders, too, and I'm out of Cormella. That's going to be kind of tricky to get around. Going wide gets around it. And I'm threatening to go wide again. I know you have the fake your own death. There's no point in attacking just to get 2 damage in. So I'm going to force them to try and have something else. If they pay 5 to try and find something else, they would have to find a land too to keep up their little shenanigan here. Well, no, because Cormella can tap for 3. But that's still not going to be enough. That's all they have is the fake your own death and Cormella thing. Because they need more than one. They need more than Cormella to block this. Oh, are they sacking Cormella for something? What, light him up? What is light him up? Are you still... Cormella's going to return tapped, though. Oh, you're going to get back murder. You're going to get back murder. Okay. Nice play. Nice way to get around that. I don't need another black mana, so we're going to end things. They can start getting value now. Maestros Initiate. Yeah, I need to find something here. That is something. That is definitely something. Please don't have... Oh, darn it! You had the Disdainful Stroke! Oh. That really upsets me. I just top-decked that. Oh, you're playing that thing? Do I have a thing with haste? Or do I just give back Lord Xander? I don't have a thing that has haste and 4 power. Yeah, well, I'm doing this while your thing is empty. Corpse Appraiser, Xander. I attack, they'll mill 7. Okay, they'll mill 6. They'll sack half their permanents. And again, they could... Oh, there's a Corpse Appraiser. That's a good draw. I can take out their Initiate with that. Oh, we're definitely attacking. Or maybe I don't want to take out their... Because they're going to murder my Xander. Maybe I don't want to take out the Maestros Initiate. And I want them to use that. I want to take out their Cormella or their Dust Mangler. Oh, they have 2 Dust Manglers, so... yeah, I'm not going to do that. I kind of want them to use that thing. Because we could win by mill. That is relevant. Do I play that or do I blitz it next turn? I think we can just blitz it next turn. That's what we'll do. And in case Dust Mangler mangles his way back. That's rounded down, so they only have to sack, what, 1 thing? And they'll just sack the treasure. Yeah, it was lame. But they're also... they're on a clock here. Tramway station. I blitz this and attack. Do I attack with both? If I attack with both, they have to block the Corpse Appraiser. And the Corpse Appraiser just trades with that. I think we just do this. And hold the Corpse Appraiser back for blocking? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's... yeah, that's too close. We're gonna pump that. I mean, we can win this by mill. Potentially. I got me a Maestros Theater. That's not helpful. Well, maybe it is. Because it gains me 1 life. I can always, like, search and not find. Oh, they're going to take away my Lord Xander. But I think I've gone through my Cormella and my two things. Oh, and that mills them. That mills them. Yeah, you have 1 card left in your deck, sir. No. No, don't do... no. Da-da-da. Okay, do I block here? If I block here, then I take 2. I go to 6. Then 3, 4, 5, 6. But I have 7. Or I take 4 and go to 4. Then I can block there. And 2... 4, 5. Yep, I have to block. I know how to do math. Sometimes. I activate. I could also, like, not find anything. Although I think it would be better if I did find something, because I only have to survive my turn. And I activate the tramway station. Dig up the body. That's like the one thing that does not help me right now. Okay, you have 6 power on the board. If you cannot... because I can just pass my turn. This was a, nice. Good game. I will pass my turn. And I will win. Wow. 1 life left. Opponent lost by mill. Wow. And that was only possible because Lord Xander milled, like, what, 6 of their cards? We're in profit territory, and we're still undefeated. Wow. Oh, this draft is totally making up for the bad Cabaretti one. And it's taking my mind off, you know, how sore my body is. This is a totally keepable hand. I'd say I'm not a fan of 2 graveyard shifts, but bringing back Girder Goons over and over feels like it could be good. Exhibition Mage is going to make us treasure, and it can trade for, you know, this crappy thing. No respect for the Venom Connoisseur. Okay, so we've got a Broker's deck. No blocks. Oh. Well, no, I really need to play the Treasure Mage here. And this thing's not going to block, so it may as well attack. Perfect logic. Exhibition Magician. Make me a treasure as fast as you can. So I could... Okay, you're gonna tap my Magician. That's fine. That's fine, fine, fine. I can't really play the Corpse Appraiser yet. I'm thinking about just blitzing this and putting pressure on that way. I think we also want to save the treasure for as long as I can. Give them incentive to block. Yeah, give them incentive to block. They didn't take it. We sack it, we get a 2/2, and we draw a card. Okay. We will block here. We will not block there. Okay. Fine. Mr. Grumpy. Do they have a creature in their graveyard? No. So, I do need to play the thing. I'm going to play this out. Let's grab us an island. So we actually have one of those. And let's graveyard shift and get back our pals, the Girder Goons. And just the Mayhem Patrol this time. Okay, now I have 2 things that can trade with this. And I can trade here, which I don't mind trading there. Don't kill it. Don't shrink it. Don't stop it from attacking or blocking. Because that's kind of annoying. Okay, I'm kind of losing this damage race. I really don't want them coming at me with 2 of those things next turn. I also want to Corpse Appraise something. Yeah, let's do it like this. I have 1 blue. We're going to do the phase-out thing. Oh, Cormella! Am I happy to see you? Sort of. So now I can play this. I don't think I'm in a position to attack, though. So let's play this. Get rid of the Judicators. Take a Lord Xander, or do I take a Disdainful Stroke? I don't have blue mana anyways. Lord Xander. I made that easy. And again, it's not going to block, so it may as well attack. Okay, so I will totally trade my Corpse Praiser for that. That's why I wanted the Disdainful Stroke. And then I can still play the... That's okay, we're playing Lord Xander next turn. And they are tapped out. So, Lord Xander, make your appearance. They don't have to discard anything because, you know... Yeah. Problem is they have that aerial thing. I either need life gain or I need... Xander, I will totally... I will have to block that Rock's Pummeler with Xander. But I can Graveyard Shift him right back. I kind of hope they would attack with every, because I would trade here. That's 6, huh? They don't know my Xander is coming back. They don't know that. I could also double block. I'd lose both Girder Goons and Mayhem Patrol. That doesn't feel as good. I know it's just getting rid of their shield counter. Like I said, I have Graveyard Shift. And just make him come back. And they'll still have to sacrifice something. Now the question is, what I should be doing is seeing if I can play Cormella. So I'll have 8 mana for 4 we play it, 1, and we can Graveyard Shift. Yep, I can play both on the same turn. And Graveyard Shift becomes an instant. Thank you. No, no thank you. That is awful. Okay. A new plan. We can only pump that once. Dang it. Is there anything else I can bring back? This is why I wanted Disdainful Stroke. I can bring back Lord Xander, but it doesn't do anything right now. Unfortunately, there's still a strong chance I'm just going to die in the air. Unless I can get, like... I have 2 murders and 2 strangles. They're not in here, are they? No. That's Disdainful Stroke, which would have been nice, like, 2 times over by now. A little chat. You should sack your angel to casualty that. Just a suggestion. Of course. Okay, we lost to brokers. Yeah, they wore us down too much with those flyers. And we never saw a single strangle or murder. Well, so much for our undefeated streak. We still have a couple more shots here to climb even higher. I mean, I had 4 draws that would have been really good there. And like I said, if I had another blue source already, I would have taken that disdainful stroke and just reanimated the Lord Xander. And so that would have stopped the Rock's Pummeler from coming out. Then I reanimate Lord Xander. Actually, I would have played the Cormella and reanimated Lord Xander. Got the Cormella out there as well. Yeah. You know, when it's taking longer, to make a match, what I've heard is that like the way the matchmaking works for like these premier drafts and in that, oh gosh, we're up against a mythic opponent, is that it tries to match you against someone with your this is okay. We have a strangle to stop early aggression. And a disdainful stroke to stop another thing. Initiate, do I... I think I do want to do that. Because if I draw a swamp, then we can play the Corpse Appraiser, we can just get things going. Oh gosh. Well, that's a problem. I'm going to take the 6 for now. I'd say we have declined. I can't stop that. I can't stop Goldhound. I can't cast anything. I can cast this. Okay, we're just going to get slaughtered by a mythic opponent because of bad land draws. I don't want them to. And I will block there. Because that's the best we can do there. Corrupted Court Official. I have no time to play Dig Up the Bodies, so sure. Okay, they're going to be drawing cards now. Extra cards. All because I couldn't get a black source. Yep. I'm too far behind. It's not. That is just simply not going to work. Or they just put me up against a mythic opponent that just stomps you really quickly. Because that's what they tend to do. Then again, I've been acting like a mythic opponent up to this point. Anyways, matchmaking. So what it's supposed to do is set you up against someone with like your same record. So in this case, it's searching for a 5-2 person. And it will like slowly expand its search from that. And I think it's also trying to set up like the same sort of ranking. So when it takes a while, you could end up with like a mythic opponent that's so much better. Here we have a diamond tier. But maybe this diamond tier might have like the same... Okay, this is much more useful than our last one. The diamond tier might have like the same sort of like win record or something, or maybe they have like a slightly worse, better... Who knows? It might expand on the search of acceptable win records. Because it's also trying to like minimize the amount of time we're waiting for opponents as well. Ooh, that's a neat electric doggo. Alright, we're gonna play this. We've got a... It's at least green-white. It's probably brokers. Right on cue. I don't like that. I have half a mind to just double strangle that thing. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm going to do. It looks horrible, it feels horrible, but double striking 2-1 with a shield counter is... That is a nasty card. We saw just how good it was when we had it in our Broker's deck, and then our opponent was all like, you know what? I'm going to play 2 of them, and I'm going to play Broker's Ascendancy. Have fun. And we didn't have fun. Okay, well... If they want to trade, that's fine. If they don't want to, that's also fine. I'm stuck on 3 lands. But we could potentially have a lot of damage coming next turn with the Girder Goons. Although I think... If I get an untapped blue source, we're going to play the Corpse Appraiser. They're going to go in the air. Go on the ground. We have a Cormella. I could just eat our Halo Scarab, but what else am I doing with it? It's not blocking anything. And if they choose to trade with the Custodian, then we would have just gotten 3 damage through. This is another game where we're getting land screwed. We started with 3 lands. And we've been through 12 cards of our deck. And our opponent's playing 6 drops. I'm gonna have to spend my treasure to murder this. Or... And I'm still taking a bunch of damage. I gotta get the Cormella, though. That's awful. Or I get Corpse Appraiser, who tries to get me another source. That is slightly less awful. Okay, do I want blue or black? Black, because I need to play these murders. I'll probably trade both of these for the Sewer Crocodile. Unless they make it unblockable. Because that's 8 damage. Oh, that's a turn 2 clock. And if they have a trick, they have a trick. I can't play around tricks right now. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Can I murder that thing, please? Or you can just have like a boon of safety. Or that. I'll pay it. Just because. Yeah, they had to have the counter for the murder. I can't stop 4 creatures at once. In Graveyard Shift. What a really disappointing ending. We had an amazing deck all throughout this, and then Arena just decided, you know what, no, we're ending your streak. That is the most disappointing way to end this deck, because this deck was basically perfect. And just everything lined up in those, especially those last two games, everything lined up as poorly as it possibly could have. What a shame. But the deck was fun to play when it was working like it was supposed to. Wait a minute, did I have a... Oh, I thought that was Void Rend by the art there. So many of the arts just look so similar. It's just all pictures of people. Well, we still did make a profit, even if it was just a 100 gem profit here. And 4 packs out of it, and we got, you know, the rares that we drafted. So overall, still a pretty successful day. I have 35 packs that we are not opening. Oh, the reason for that... Can I go to my collection? Where's my... Oh, the deck page. This is a... Oh, here we go, collection. Perfect. Can I filter by streets? And I want to filter by rarity. Okay, so my idea on not opening the packs is I want to look for those rares that come around and cycle around late. And mythics too. So there's like the 5-color mythic, which we haven't actually drafted yet. But we have some other like crappy rares. Like we've seen this evolving door come around late a couple times. We've already picked up a couple of them. The bootlegger's stash, that came around late the time we picked it up. We've seen those kind of late. Maestro's Ascendancy can probably come late given how poorly we did with it. But anyways, my idea with this is I'm not necessarily going for collection or set completion or anything like that necessarily, but in case I ever change my mind and I want to maximize the value out of my Streets of New Capenna packs, I want to do as much drafting as I can to start with, not necessarily draft until I have almost everything and just 200 packs or something, but rather draft to the point where I can go, okay, I have a play set of Evolving Doors. I have, you know, 2 or 3, maybe a play set of a couple of these mythics that will go around late, like the 5-color one, maybe the bootlegger stash, maybe a couple of these other sort of junky rares get play sets of when I'm drafting, and then open the packs from there, because then I'm guaranteed not to get the crappy rares that we can pick up, you know, fairly easily in the draft. That's my thought process behind it. And then, you know, I can always wildcard. If I ever do want to get back into standard, I'll probably build some standard deck. Not one that I'm necessarily going to show off on here, but just to kind of play on the side if I want to just do the daily quests on a day, or rather, let's go to my profile. Since I haven't been playing for months, yeah, my tier ranking dropped off. Season ends in 10 days. I thought the Mastery Pass... Oh, that's not going by Mastery Pass. That's going by... Yeah, this is 17 days. I should be able to get a few more of these. Since I didn't start right away and I'm not doing everything daily, I'm not going to do the set mastery. Although you get things at every level for the set mastery. Totally would have been worth it to do if I was intending to get back into this to some degree, the collecting and everything. But it is what it is, and I'm not I'm not going to be upset about it either way. Like I have a ton of wild cards. I can get a basically whatever standard deck I want right now, combining also with the collection I already have. So yeah, I might just play some games here, maybe get up to like gold rank, so I'm getting another 1,000 gold and at least a couple packs, maybe platinum. I don't know. I'll see. I don't really value the stuff, the card art styles, but the additional packs are nice, and the gold and limited. Oh heck, we're already in platinum tier 4, so I'm already we're already at this level. So yeah, we've gotten to diamond before in limited or constructed, one of them, maybe both. Maybe I've done both before. So, but yeah, I can't be upset with how that draft went. I mean, we had a blast both drafting that deck, building that deck, and playing that deck when the deck was functioning at even a half decent level. We even had a couple of the early games where I'd say the deck was functioning at like 75%. Like we had to use the treasure to get double black once, or to get a blue source for a moment, and then we found another blue source. But and then the deck just took off from there. But the last few games, it was like Arena just decided, no, you're not going to win anymore. You've done enough winning. That is kind of the frustrating part. But I mean, we still have plenty of currency to play, and I have draft tokens, so yeah, I'll keep doing. I'm typically recording like one draft a day, and you're gonna see these coming out, over time, like maybe a couple videos a week. So by the time you see this and you hear me complaining about my completely sore legs from various injuries. Oh, I hit my shin really hard too, a couple of times. One caused kind of a gash. I got a couple scrapes on my knee from. Oh, that was from this obstacle like halfway through that we had to like go under this tunnel thing. It was like this plastic tarp. And I'm like, okay, well, that doesn't seem so bad. You're crawling on the ground. Well, they filled the thing with like they had this smoke machine going, and it was I don't know. It seemed like Vicks Vapo Rub in smoke form, and it just like it burns your eyes, so you can't like just look directly into the thing. So you're like looking down wasn't as bad. Uh, Breathing became really difficult. You had to crawl like I don't know 30 feet or something, and so we're trying to do this like really quickly to get out of that mess. And yeah, there were kind of crazy obstacles and that, but I had an okay time with it. I like the obstacle aspect, not so much the running aspect. I had been preparing the best I could for it with the time that I had, and now I'm going to rest. And actually, as of the recording of this, I have the next couple days I used as vacation days from work, so I could rest up my body, so I can do more recording. Uh, I'll do at least record at least one draft a day, depending on how it goes. Again, trying to get like the daily wins here and that. Anyways, that's enough rambling for me. So for now, I'll take my leave.